So I just I feel like I'm always like, you know this about me. I always like kind of. Are you recording this?
Yes, man. If
Okay.
you'd been on time, you would have
Um,
heard that whole spiel.
Sorry.
If you'd been on time, you would have heard the whole recording spiel.
Yeah.
As
Anyway, I'm having like I feel like I'm just playing mind games with myself. Just have a lot of fears that I keep thinking of for no reason. Doesn't make any sense to me.
okay.
Um, and I don't understand why I do this. It's just like a recent thing. I can't stop worrying about things, or
Okay. So, what would happen if you did stop worrying about things?
I don't know, nothing.
Would things go? Would things go well, or would things start screwing up if you stop worrying?
Um, I feel like sometimes worrying actually makes it so that I am not, um, that I'm more safe, I guess. I don't know. That makes absolutely no sense, but that's not, yeah.
Well, when you think about it, it does make sense, but at an unconscious level, it does. So, okay. So, are you willing to destroy the belief that the only way to keep bad things from happening is to worry about them?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. So this worrying, is it all yours?
No.
Okay. So who are you buying all this worrying from?
Um, Likely, mom comes up for some reason.
Yeah. So are you willing to step out of your mom's story that you should be worried and people should be worried for you?
Yes.
Yes.
Whew. So your mom does worry a lot about you. And because you're around her a lot, you're going to start picking up on that energy. But it doesn't mean you have to buy it. You just get to a place where you're aware
My mom's
that,
worried about me a lot. I didn't know that.
yes, of course she does.
Mm, I guess part of being a mom, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's worried that, you're going to find the right job and you're going to have the right relationships and you're going to be able to do the things you want. So she's always there and worried, making she wants her little girl to do well, right? So, but the thing is, when parents get into that worry state, the kids pick up on it
Yep.
and they get into a worry state.
Yeah, it's very, very true, especially, when you're living with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It also comes from my grandma, I think, too.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but maybe. Possible.
Does your grandma worry about you? Or does she worry about your mom?
My mom.
Yeah.
I don't think too much
So,
about me.
are you willing to step out of your family's pattern that everyone needs to worry about everyone else?
Yes.
But what if there was nothing to worry about?
I don't know.
How would life feel if there was nothing to worry about?
I feel like at the beginning it would be a difficult adjustment because I'm used to worrying,
Okay.
but I definitely feel it would be a lot more peaceful. So
Okay.
I've been trying to do meditation and things, and it does help, you know, clear my mind. Um, but the worry tends to come back. A lot of fear-based worry. Yeah.
So is it more comfortable for you to just keep worrying?
Yeah, because that's what I'm used to. But
Okay.
it's not comfortable because I don't like the feeling. It makes me scared. I don't like being scared.
Hmm.
I actually really hate being scared. Um, just a lot of fear going on. I think I'm taking it from other people too, like other
Okay.
people's fears that they've given to me and things.
Okay. So whenever you get to that awareness that you're taking on other people's fears, you have to basically say, I'm going to step out of their stories of fear.
I try that. I try returning to sender. It doesn't work. Maybe it's not theirs. I don't know. Maybe it's become mine because of them.
No, that's not how it works. It's if you bought it from them, you can step out of it,
But
right?
I
But
tried that. It didn't work. How come I can't step out of it then?
well, oftentimes you can step out of it and then it comes back and you get the awareness that it's back because you bought it from someone else or you bought it from the same person again. And you have to just keep stepping out of it and stepping out of it, stepping out of it until it becomes a habit.
Right. So what
That's
do I
whenever
say?
whenever you start to feel off, you start to feel different, or there's a sudden emotional shift or physical shift, you want to ask, is this mine? Whose story is this? And if it's not yours, step out of it and then step out of it. And so you just keep stepping out of it all the time. And that way you just start being you all the time and not everyone else.
So
So
anytime I
it takes
start to
that.
feel like kind of scared or worried, um, I just kind of ask, is this mine? And then whose story is this? And then I return to sender or I step out of it.
Yep. Sure. Either way, return it, step out of it. It's gonna have the same effect.
So you say I choose to step out of it?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's it? Just to step out. That's
When you start getting it to happen, getting used to that, you'll see things just start to shift around you. Okay, so let me just clear all the attachments between you and other people's stories right now.
I feel like there's a lot. A lot.
Yeah. Why do you feel it's your job to take on other people's stories?
I don't think it's my job. I just think that they scare me. Like when they talk about their fears and then like I get scared about it. That's why I don't like to talk about negativity or negative people too much because I feel like I'm kind of sensitive to it and it's
Okay.
on fears. It's just difficult. I don't know.
Okay. See, there's your belief right there is that you're so sensitive to this that you're gonna constantly take it on. So
Yeah, that could be what it is. Yeah.
yeah, but you could hear other people's stories and just be in this place of acknowledgement. It's like, oh, that's their story. I don't need to take that on. That's just their story, and they're just telling me. But
Right.
you've created this belief that I'm a really sensitive person. So if I hear negative things or people talk about negative things, I'm just going to take that on. And so then you do, and then you get to be right about how sensitive you are because you keep showing the evidence that you're so sensitive.
Yeah, it's
Right?
annoying. But isn't
And
sensitivity a strength in a way? It does have
sensitivity,
it does have some benefits.
it has benefits, but it's if you stop looking at sensitivity and look at it as awareness, if you have awareness of what's going on, then you can work with that. Say, okay, this person is afraid of this and this person is sensitive to this. But if you take it on as sensitivity, then everything that's going on will affect you, right? That's the way a
Right.
lot of empathic people work. They're like, oh, I can't be in this environment because I'm empathic and I take on all this crap. So I
Yeah,
can't be around negative
exactly.
people. But this is just creating a story around how sensitive you are so you can tell people or even yourself, I'm so sensitive, I can't be around these things. And you sort of get this great feeling of being able to tell your story, even though your story sucks in many ways and that you can't be around certain people.
Yeah, I basically like just don't hang out with certain people.
Yeah.
They're really negative and they bother me.
Yeah, but if you get out, if you step out of your story about how sensitive you are to everyone's energy, then you can hang out with anyone and you'll be fine.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay, so are you willing to step out of the story that you are so sensitive that you take on everyone else's crap?
Did I take out
Yes.
everyone else's crap? Yes.
Yes.
So pay attention to what's coming out of your mouth because I mean you were just saying what your stories are. I'm so sensitive to things and I have to stay away from negative people. That's your story that you're creating.
Yep.
Yes.
Stop creating that story and just start creating something else. Like, other people have all their crap going on, but it doesn't affect me. right? I'm aware of it. I can tell they've got it, but I don't take any of it on. And that's a different story. It still gives you the same potency you had before in that you're picking up on all this stuff, but
Yeah.
it doesn't have to affect you anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
So how many
Cool.
times do you have to like clear that? Because I feel like that's a really deep one. Should I just continue clearing it if I feel like it comes back?
Yep. You keep clearing it and clearing it and clearing it until you finally just sort of click with it.
So what do I say? Are you willing to step out of what was it again? What do I say to myself when I feel like I'm getting sensitive again and taking on people's shit?
I'm going to step out of the story that I keep taking on shit.
Okay.
You can also just say, I've got a great awareness of what's going on with other people, but I don't have to be sensitive to it. Okay?
Yeah. I don't know.
It takes practice. All right? When I first started out, and no people hadn't taught me about taking on other people's crap, then when I was working with people, I would pull their crap out, and a lot of times I'd pull their crap out into me. And so now they're feeling great, and I feel like crap.
Oh shit!
Right?
Yeah,
And I know,
especially doing like your line of work is just you definitely need to learn. Like I thought that there's some way of like shielding or something, but I guess just having the belief is probably a better idea.
Yeah, just don't take on these. If you don't need to shield if you don't take things on. So
is there a way of shielding if it's just really strong and you can't deal with it?
you could learn to put up shields if you want, but the easier thing to do is just get into the belief that things don't affect you. They don't need to affect you. You're no more potent if things affect you than if they don't affect you. People seem to have this false conception that if energies affect them in a big way, they're actually more potent somehow because there's this big sensitivity going on.
Okay.
But your potency is just being able to be aware of what's going on. You don't have to take it on.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, this is Shiraz. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. And you can check out upcoming events at www.energeticmagic.com. And remember, be well, be aware, and be magical.